Greetings everyone, it's Mecha-san here with another honest trailer reaction video here. And this one here is their latest video, The Watchmen movie. Now, before the movie even came out, way back when, I actually bought the Watchmen graphic novel. I got it here, proudly displayed right next to my V for Vendetta graphic novel book. And God, I couldn't even finish reading that book. It was just so big. I'm a slow reader, and my God, that was just way too much. However, I did not give up, and instead, I bought the Watchmen graphic motion comic here on Blu-ray here, and wow, oh God. I don't know, maybe I had to live in the time period when this was written here during the Cold War, when people were all afraid of, this is the day, this will be the day, this is the day that we turn our planet into something from Fallout or Metro or shit like that. But a lot of the stuff went over my head. There's just, wow. Okay. So, but yeah, I prepared myself for the movie so I could give it an accurate judgment. And now we got the trailer here, which, that's the my screen here. My thoughts on the movie will come after this. So beginning the, oops, wait a minute, I forgot. There we go. Now, let's see what you got. The Watchmen trailer, blah, blah, blah.
Before Zack Snyder turned one of the most universally beloved comics of all time into a completely polarizing movie, he turned the most universally beloved comic of all time into a completely polarizing movie. Watchmen. You've read the dark satirical comic. Now get ready for the movie adaptation that transforms the complex characters and grounded realistic action into a gory version of The Matrix, in a film that Watchmen creator Alan Moore described as regurgitated worms. Ow. Then again, the guy worships a snake, so take it with a grain of salt.
When it comes to my spiritual beliefs, that's perhaps why I worship a 2nd century human-headed snake god called Glycon.
Stare in awe as Snyder's gorgeous shots carry you through an overstuffed plot, where a dense 13-chapter series is crammed into a single movie, full of so many story threads, it feels like marathoning an entire season of Lost.
Don't you leave me!
At the same time.
Oh God, no. I didn't finish Lost.
Meet darkened versions of people you know and love, who do their best to fight crime and maintain an erection.
What's wrong?
Oh, hell.
Like the comedian, who's Captain America, if he were a dick. Rorschach, who's Batman, if he were a dick. And Dr. Manhattan, who's Superman, if he were a dick, who always had his dick hanging out.
Oh, yeah,
seriously,
that's true.
Always.
Well,
so many dicks. There are only 3 dick shots in the entire comic. An animator had to spend hours getting the dick sway just right.
Yeah!
I'd move on, but it's really hard to focus on anything when there's a big blue dick on the screen. Experience Jackie Earl Haley's spot-on performance as a smelly hobo who hates hands.
Again, Moloch. I'd break another finger.
As he shines alongside a cast that does their comic book counterparts justice, despite some on-the-nose dialogue.
I should have had that abortion!
Battle person makeup.
I'm 67 years old.
And the presence of Malin Ackerman.
You want me to see things your way? Go ahead. Show me. Do that thing you do.
We don't normally like to call out actors. She seems like a really nice person and all, but this is just... ugh.
I have a real name I've been using a couple years now. Try it.
She makes Matthew Good look okay. Prepare for a 2-hour and 40-minute movie.
It's
closer to 2 without slow-mo. Full of everything Zack Snyder carried over into his next 2 DC movies, like rain, sex, Jesus allegories, graphic violence, apocalyptic dream sequences, and justifying the destruction of a major metropolis.
Killing millions.
To save billions.
But it was in comic books, more or less.
If that's not Snydery enough, check out a director's cut that adds more graphic violence.
Oh, God!
More sex and more Jesus allegories.
Is that Jesus?
But if even that's not Snydery enough, spring for the Ultimate Edition.
What?
Where 2 characters who don't like each other come to the shocking realization that they have the same name.
You know, all this time you've been coming here, I never caught your name.
Narn.
That's my name, too.
So that's where he got it from.
Why did you say that name?
So get ready for
Then
one
the
of the
comics,
most
I
self-serious
forgot.
films ever made that keeps shoehorning in a happy face and features some of the most depressing, humorless characters in film, arguing over what is and isn't a joke.
That's the real joke.
I can never tell when you're joking.
It's a joke.
I heard joke once.
My life is just one big joke.
The greatest practical joke in human history.
That's the real practical joke.
Good joke. Everybody laugh. Huh? Starring Harvey Birdman, Homeless Man, Silk Spectra, The Killing Joke, Max Headwound, Zack Snyder making Zack Snyder references, foreshadowing, Elon Musk, and don't you know, I'm Electro, Dr. Manhattan, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Dog. I'll bet Dr. Manhattan would have won Vietnam even sooner if he'd taken that thong off. Talk about intimidation.
Oh, God.
Be sure to subscribe for more honest trailers. I have no father. I was brought to life by Zeus. Your scratchy squirrel voice has nothing on my sexy buttery cow voice. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Monster trucks featuring Bigfoot and Smogzilla. Sunday. Be there. None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
I like that in movie.
Rorschach's Journal, October 12th, 1895. Tonight, a comedian died in New York.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I never could tell. Okay, maybe because I just haven't seen many bad movies, stuff like that. But I'm not a good judge of acting, character, whatever. I don't know. I mean, okay, the stuff they say about the slow-mo, that is true. I mean, if you had like no slow-mo at all in the movie, how many more scenes could you add in that could have answered some plot threads and stuff like that? I mean, seriously. Yeah, Rorschach was definitely, he was my favorite character, and So Spectre, oh god, I don't know, let's see, well, okay, first of all, I am kind of glad they didn't have that scene in the comics where Dr. Manhattan is saying all these events that are happening out of order. That would have given me a massive headache in the theaters. It gave me a massive headache when I saw it in here. It was like, my god. It was just... Because my brain automatically tries to put these things in order when I'm not trying, and... Oh, wow. No, that would have broken me. Yeah, too many Jesus allegory here, and oh god, the blue dong. Really? I mean, oh god. Even I have to admit, that was a lot. I mean, I get you went naked. You decided not to wear any clothes, but come on! You could at least, like, cut or something, or have the camera so you don't have to see that. And of course, there was the ending of the movie compared to the comic books, which, this is definitely going to divide people in the comment section and probably make my dislike skyrocket. But I liked the ending of the movie, because the ending of the comic book just felt out of nowhere. I mean, you kind of alluded it with the whole, Ozymandias making a movie about aliens, stuff like that, but I don't know, you worked in making Dr. Manhattan look like a credible danger, so it kind of makes sense you take it the next step, like have him be the thing that pretty much destroys New York, or whatever that city was, because he's an existing threat. People have always feared him a bit. It makes sense. There is, I never noticed the whole joke part, and I don't know. I mean, people can. And this movie, it was justified because in being dark and moody and stuff like that, because it opens with a guy being lifted up and thrown out of a window in the middle of the night. Which, by the way, it's impressive how the comedian could actually punch concrete off. Could punch out concrete. Like, how strong is this guy? I mean, he's supposed to be a regular human. No super soldier serum or anything like that. Yet he can do that? I don't even think Captain America can do that. But, it's been a while, so I really don't see this. Much of the Jesus allegory and stuff like that. Maybe I just was not noticing that at all when I first watched it in theaters, because I have not watched it at all after the theaters, but I don't know. Again, my personal opinion, I liked the movie when it came out. I'd probably change my opinion, especially after watching this trailer. And again, pretty funny, these guys. But goddamn, the goddamn blue dong! Seriously! Anything else I'm kind of upset with? I mean, Rorschach, I like that scene where we saw how Rorschach became all like a massive just douche or dick, something like that, because yeah, you're trying to find this girl and you realize that she was butchered and thrown to dogs to be eaten. Oh God. Ugh. I don't want to imagine that. I don't want to imagine how that would have looked. God. Okay, people, so tell me in the comment section down below, what did you think about this trailer, and, well, what's your opinion on the movie itself? I know that opinion will vary all throughout. And as always, like and subscribe for more videos. Until then, this is Mecha-san, logging out.